What's up, nail geeks? Long time no swatch. Today I have Ethereal Lacquer's June releases, which consists of two different sets. This is a sponsored video. We have lots of shimmers, flakes, and pretties to check out today. So let's dive right into the swatches. We are going to start off with the Monarch collection. This consists of an actual set and it also includes a spoiler-friendly polish, which I'll have at the end of this portion of the video, and two what's considered butterfly base coats. So starting off with, we've got Sleepy Orange. This is a bright creamsicle orange full of pink to orange shifting shimmer. This is probably my top pick of the Monarch collection. It's wonderfully opaque. It has a very strong glowy feeling to it, and I would agree with that official description. This definitely has this nice creamsicle vibes to it. I want to classify the base color as being a true, almost like a tangerine type of base color, and the shimmer has a strong pink to gold shift to it. Very, very pretty. It does dry down quite flat. And next is Dido. This is a pastel lime base full of pink to orange shimmer and color shifting iridescent flakes that shift in pink, orange, lime, gold, and purple. Now, this one is quite sheer, so I think this does have the versatility of being a potential topper. If you wanted to use it over, say, like a lime green cream, I think it would look beautiful. But if you wanted to wear it on its own, I'm going to strongly suggest going in with a color correcting base coat. More on that in a bit, but it will show your visible nail line if you have a prominent one like myself on your free edge. Overall, though, the flakes are very, very intensely shifty. And next up is Glasswing. This is described as a linear hollow base with a touch of lavender base and a strong pink to orange shifting shimmer. This one's very, very pretty. Probably my second pick in the set. It is quite strong on that holographic effect. Now, the formula in general is what I would consider more of a crelly type feel to it. It absolutely can be built up to full opacity. Looking back on the swatches, how I did this one, I think I should have probably gone in for 3 coats on it, as I do have a very prominent free edge. This one also dries down quite flat as well. So again, you're seeing a good glossy top coat on all of these. And next up is Sky Blue. This is described as a soft sky blue base with a creamy formula with red, copper, gold to green shifting shimmer. So I do agree this does have a very strong creamy feel on application, but it has a bit of bounce to it. So I'm going to want to classify this one almost as a crelly because it's got that strong bounce back to it. And I'm also going to strongly suggest going in light on your coats because of that squishy factor to it. You can absolutely overbuild this one and you don't want to do that. So it does self-level quite well and it's a bit forgiving. So again, I think 3 lighter coats on this one's going to be the best. And next up is Butterfly Blush. This is a bright magenta base with creamy formula that shifts red to copper to gold to green with its shifting shimmer. P.S. I'm going kind of fast on these. My baby is awake right now. If you hear any strange alien sounds in the background, it is him. Now, I digress. So, Butterfly Blush is probably my 3rd favorite in the set. I really love this color. This is truly flattering. Even though it's a touch warm against my warm skin tone, the shimmer is just so vibrant and just such a popping color in general. I'm going to suggest 3 light coats for opacity on this one. And next is Flutter. This is a lilac jelly base full of rainbow iridescent flakes that shift in pink to gold to orange to lime and purple with pink to orange shifting shimmer. Quite a mouthful there. Now this one's quite heavy in how it applies. I'm going to strongly suggest going in light on your coats as again the flakes are very heavy. They didn't poke up, everything behaved really well, but you're going to want to use what, if you guys remember, it's been a minute, as my icing method to kind of apply this one. So go in real light on that first coat and maybe on your second and third coat. Just gently, gently drag it down. So this is another very sheer one, very similar to Dido. This is going to look beautiful over creams, especially maybe an indigo or a blurple base, and it does dry down quite flat with the flaky effect. And next is Papillon. This is a cool cornflower blue base full of pink to orange shifting shimmer and large hollow flakes. So this has a truly very pleasant, smooth formula in my opinion. This builds up very quickly to opacity, and to me is a bit of the standout in the collection in terms of the application. It's not so much this soft, ethereal, pun intended, finish overall. This one has more of what I consider a louder, more in-your-face type finish in terms of like behaving like a true cream in my opinion. So definitely 2 to 3 coats for opacity, and use a good strong glossy top coat. Now this next one is the part of the butterfly bases. This is lavender. Now this is described as a pale milky lavender blurring base coat. So I want to really note that for a blurring base coat, this applies like what I consider a bubble bath sort of base. This is probably my favorite one. I had lavender and rose to review for you guys. There are 2 more in the base set collection, but they do have this very squishy type of wonderful, satisfying type milky appearance. They're not going to completely blur your visible nail line, but they absolutely help. Now this next one is rose, and this one in my opinion is quite a bit more opaque than say lavender. Whereas lavender felt like that milk bath sort of feel, rose has just a touch more of an opaque feeling to it. It definitely reminds me of the OPI Nail Envy tints. One of my favorite ones, I think it was Desert Rose. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I used it a ton back in the day, and this one definitely reminds me of that. So just to show you guys, I'm going to show you guys Butterfly Bauble, which is another release in this set that is definitely what I would consider a topper. This one has a cool purple base with red, pink, copper, gold, and green shimmer. And you can see just how sheer it is. Absolutely what I would consider more of a topper. You can wear it on its own, but I just think it's just a very versatile topper. So seeing it there over rose definitely gives you that idea of how it's going to blur on your nails, if that makes sense. So again, it looks sheer on my nails because A, I have a very strong visible nail line, and B, I did 1 coat of rose and only 1 coat of bauble, just to show you guys the layering ability. And next for this Monarch set is Morpho. Now this one's described as a soft lilac base full of glowing blue to violet shimmer. So Morpho, while it is a part of the Monarch release, this is actually a spoiler friendly mystery polish. So this time Megan's doing it a little bit different, where we have a mystery polish in the release, but you can absolutely spoil it. So here it is. Really lovely. The shimmer is very, very strong. This also has that milky sort of feel. Now, if you're going to wear it by itself with no type of color correcting base coat, I'm going to suggest 3 thin coats, as it does have that nice squishy, bouncy sort of effect to it. And you can see here, prominent free edge on myself. You can absolutely see my smile line. So I'm going to strongly suggest a color correcting base coat. I think lavender would probably look very lovely, but for the sake of the video and the review, I wanted to show you guys it by itself. Now, alongside this entire release, we also have customer appreciation polishes. There are 2 more that are included in this portion of the release. I unfortunately did not get it because unfortunately Megan's having some bottling issues, but I have 4 of them to show you. These are polishes that have been voted on to make a return. So first of this set is Thinking of Blue. This is a bright medium marine blue full of red to pink to orange to green shifting shimmer. So this is my opinion. It has a crelly sort of formula to it. So again, we have that squishy type feeling. And again, I'm going to caution you guys, don't go in too heavy on your coats. You don't want to have any streaking or just kind of messing up your previous layer, because again, nice plumping factor there, which you know your girl loves if y'all remember anything of what I spoke about 3 months ago when I was rambling about polish to you guys then. So for opacity, I'm personally going to suggest 3 coats on this one. Remember to take it a little bit light. The shimmer is quite strong. Mostly in indoor lighting, you're going to get that nice reddish sort of effect. And at angles, you'll easily see that pink and orange and green at more extreme angles. And next is Thundercloud 2.0. This is a stormy turquoise base full of pink, purple, orange to green shimmer and lots of hollow flakes. So this has a very opaque formula to it. I think 2 coats, if you go a touch heavier, is going to be perfect. But if you want to really get that like strong plumping effect, I'm going to suggest going in for 3 light to normal coats. The shimmer is so strong here. Indoor lighting, normal lights, again, you're going to see this nice purpley sort of violet appearance. At angles, you can easily see that orange to green shift. Very pretty. And the hollow flakes kind of take over everything. This is beautiful. Now, please note, this is another one with these polishes that have these strong shimmer pigments to them. Absolutely dry down very thirsty. So you're going to want to use a good glossy top coat. And next is Alley 2.0. This one is a very soft lilac tinted base with an opaque pink to orange shimmer formula. So this is very shimmery. When I was swatching this one, baby actually woke up from his nap, and so I was wearing it around the house a little bit, and oh my goodness, depending on the lighting, I was easily seeing this strong pink, this strong orange sort of cast to it. It's very shifty, and it's quite sheer as well. So again, I'm going to suggest a color correcting base coat if that bugs you, and if you wear it on its own, without one, like what I'm doing here, it's still beautiful. This is one of those milky sort of effects in my opinion. And even though you can see my smile line, 3 light coats is absolutely beautiful. And again, this one also dries down quite flat too. And finally is Sailor Stallion. This was previously a free gift with purchase of the In the Name of the Moon collection part 2. This is a blue to red multi-chrome full of green to blue iridescent flakies. Now this one has a strong squishy factor to the formula, so I'm going to suggest going in very light, and the flakes are quite heavy as well. So dry down is very quick. Just make sure to, by the time you get over to your first nail from the other 10, it should be dried. But you want to make sure to definitely use the texture of the previous layer to build upon. Going in for 3 light coats here, you can see just how beautiful and glowy this one is, but also how flat it dries down. So definitely want to use a good glossy top coat, maybe even a glitter smoother underneath your glossy, just to get that nice plump effect, because as you see here, when it's glossied, it's beautiful. These will all release on pre-order starting June 17th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and the pre-order will run until June 24th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The first 100 orders will receive a free gift. With also free goodies and items are also going to be stacked into orders randomly throughout their shipping process, just for just customer appreciation in general. And there's also going to be a one-time discount code in packages as well, so keep an eye out for that in your parcels. So lots and lots of stuff here, again, broken down in the description box below. Let me know in the comment section. Say hi, welcome back from maternity leave. I'm hoping I can start cranking out some swatches for you guys, quote unquote. We shall see. I am not holding myself to that. We'll just see how nap schedule goes. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts. Let me know what you're hoping to grab out of this set, all that good stuff. Let's chat. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.